All right, what's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. So, recapping UFC 308, insane card, insane card, absolutely phenomenal fights from top to bottom. I'm starting off with Shara Magomedov. I mean, like I said, that guy is absolutely fun to watch. I mean, he manages his distance very well, excellent kicks. And I mean, the guy only got his one eye. Just imagine how good or even better he would be if he had two eyes. Well, yeah, this guy is absolutely fun to watch. Now, obviously, he's gonna struggle later on with like guys that could wrestle, like a Marvin Victory, or like a Nazadimi Mavov, or even like a Chris Curtis. I think he's gonna struggle with those guys, but if they keep giving them strikers, I mean, he's gonna absolutely run away with it. But yeah, that knockout, that double back fist was absolutely insane, and I can't wait to watch who he fights next. Like I don't know who they're gonna give him, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing who he fights next. Man, he's absolutely fun to watch. All right, next up, Loren Murphy. I mean, got the job done. I mean, this guy is he's on his way. He's he he's extremely well rounded, and that featherweight division is loaded with monsters. I mean, they got Loren Murphy, they got Diego Lopez. They just added Aljamain Sterling is in there now. I mean that division is just absolutely stacked with killers. And yeah, like I said, Loren Murphy, man, he's getting up there. He's gonna get a big fight next for sure. But like I said, I can't wait to watch him see fights next. And against a guy like Dan Egan, man, just going full 15 minutes with him, it was very impressive performance by Murphy. In terms of who he fights next, probably like a Yair Rodriguez or like a Brian Ortega maybe. But regardless of who he fights next, I'll be tuning in. But yeah, this kid's savage. Next, Magomed Ankalaev, getting the job done against Alexander Rakic. Ankalaev, I think they give him a title shot against Pereira next. Well, that depends on how the next pay per view plays out with John Jones and Stipe. Let's just say John Jones, gets Stipe out of there within the first round. Then I think uh, they could do Pereira versus John Jones at heavyweight. And Ankalaev is gonna fight somebody else. Um, Probably give him like a round tree. But I don't know, man. Like I I know Ankalaev most likely next in line for a title shot at light heavyweight. But there's also that John Jones fight out there that's everybody wants to see. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. But I want to see John Jones versus Alex Pereira. You know. But all right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But nevertheless, Ankalaev getting the job done. And next up in the co-main event, Khamzat Chimaev, man, that guy. I I know there was a lot of doubt about his recent performances. He barely kind of struggled against Kamar Usman, who isn't a natural middleweight, and at welterweight he struggles to make the weight. You know, Gilbert Burns gave him a handful more than he can handle. Still got the job done. But at middleweight, I mean, he did beat Kevin Holland, but then again, Kevin Holland, in my opinion, fights better at middleweight than at welterweight than middleweight. But yeah, and he's been injured. He's been out for a while. But to come in and just run right through a guy like Robert Whitaker, I mean, it's just beyond impressive. And definitely, he's next in line for a title shot. How can you not give him a title shot next when he just did that to Robert Whitaker, who's absolutely one of the best middleweights around? I mean, fought to who's, and to come in and just cut right through him like butter is just insane. But yeah, most likely is gonna be Khamzat versus Duplessis next. Now the question is, can he do that? What he did to Robert Whitaker to Duplessis in the first round? Because if he can't, it's gonna be a very interesting fight. But if he can, I mean, that'd be insane. But I still want to see what's gonna happen. Yeah, most likely he Khamzat next in line for a title shot, and can't wait to see when that plays out. How that plays out. And in the main event, Ilia Topuria, TKO and Max Holloway. Like I said, like I just feel like it's Topuria's time. It's like everything is just in line for him to just dominate. You know, that it's just, he walks around with this aura of this confidence, like I'm that guy. You know, and to go out there and to beat a guy like Max Holloway, not only beat him, but the first guy to TKO him like that, is just insane. And then what makes it even more impressive that Max Holloway is coming off one of the biggest highlight reels ever when he knocked out Justin Gaethje at UFC 300. To go from that and then to come down to back to featherweight and fight this young lion and get TKO'd, I mean, it's just the highs are highs, and the lows are lows in this sport, man. But yeah, Ilia Topuria, he's just beyond impressive, man. And I think he's so technical, both offensively and defensively. He's he makes some subtle adjustments in his movement. I mean, yeah, Ilia Topuria, and oh yeah, next up they're gonna do the rematch with Alexander Volkanovski. I'm interested to see how that plays out with Volkanovski having a full camp. I know the first time they fought, Volkanovski rushed back in there after getting knocked out by Makhachev. But man, Ilia Topuria, that guy is phenomenal. Just absolutely phenomenal. And Max most likely is gonna go up to lightweight. You know, I think that's the move for him. As he gets older, it's harder to make that cut to featherweight. And there's a lot of fun matchups for Max at lightweight. There's obviously the Dustin Poirier fight. I mean, you could give him Inato Moicano, who has Dan Hooker. You know, there's a lot of good fights at light heavyweight for him. But obviously at light heavyweight, there next up is Makhachev versus Arman Tsarukyan. That's another phenomenal fight. You know, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. But like I said, also they got Diego Lopez in the featherweight division. I mean, shit. Ooh-wee. So probably the winner of Topuria, Volkanovski, gonna fight Lopez next, or maybe Lopez gotta fight somebody else in order to secure that title shot. I don't know. Who else can you fight? Who else is up there in the featherweight division? I can't really think of anybody else. I'm missing somebody. No, I really can't think of anybody else, but we'll see what happens. But like I said, Ilia Topuria, man, just just absolutely impressive fighter to watch. I mean, the guy's just crazy. And the thing is, when he came into the UFC, he was primarily a grappler, and then like all of a sudden he just started knocking guys out. You know, he when he knocked out Jai Herbert, he folded Jai Herbert up like a lawn chair. And then he that performance he had against Josh Emmett. I mean, he's like the perfect fighter. He does it all. He just checks all the boxes. But yeah, like I said, man, overall the card was phenomenal. Excellent card. Excellent card. I mean, shoot. But anyway, that's my recap of UFC 308. I mean, like I said, phenomenal card, man. Definitely looking forward to the fights on the horizon and seeing how those play out. But yeah, man. Anyway, that's been my recap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Do me a favor, hit a like and hit the hit a like and the subscribe button for me. And with that being said, you guys enjoy your day and be safe.